Hey coaches, I'm going to teach you how to be multiple out of the I formation. Now, when I say multiple, that means running the same core plays out of different formations. This will make the defense have to prepare and, get their alignment right against multiple formations. So this will allow you to be multiple offensively while keeping things simple for your kids. Because at the end of the day, it's much easier to add formations than it is to add plays. Now, what we always do, regardless of the offense we're running, we'll always have a balanced formation, which is more so compressed balance. We'll have an unbalanced formation, and then we'll spread the field. So it's kind of three different formations, and we're executing the same plays out of those formations. So it allows us to be multiple. From a defensive standpoint, it looks like we're doing a million different things, but we're not. We're just lining up different a couple ways, and we're just executing our same run schemes. So if you didn't see the winning with the I formation video, it was the video that I did before this. Go back and check that out. I'll put a link to it in the description, and I'll put it in a YouTube card. It'll pop up on the screen for you. But I'll go through the plays real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them because I broke it down pretty in depth in the prior video. So here's power. You got trap. You got toss. You got counter. Nasty play. You got ISO. Who doesn't love straight up ISO? Doesn't get any more simpler than that. We got power pass. Okay, and we got counter pass. So it's taking all these plays and running them out of different formations. And if you're interested in this PDF, you could email me youthfootballonline@gmail.com. I'll be sure to send that over to you because I could export these as PDFs. So if you're interested in this, just email me. I'll shoot it over to you. All right, so let's talk about how to be multiple out of the I formation. Now, multiple meaning multiple formations. The base formation we run the I out of is our double tight end. Why I like this formation is because it forces the defense to have to defend both sides. Technically, the strength of our formation is to the tight end wingback flank, but if the defense overshifts to that, we could very well go opposite because there's a strong three-man surface to each side. So this formation, it's compressed, but it makes the defense defend both sides. Now, another formation we like is our tackle over formation. All right, if we say heavy right, our left tackle will go over here. And then we're giving them a nasty four-man surface. All right, and then we'll run all the plays. Power, we go ISO away, we run counter away, we do whatever we want. But what this does is it creates an extra gap for the defense to account for. If they don't account for it, it's 4 pretty much over 3 plus the overhang. So if you count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5. It's basically 5 over 4. Corner's weak and outside leverage, so we don't really count him unless he's really inserted into the box. But you could see how this creates natural running lanes. Like if you go down the center, which isn't the center of the formation, it's just the center, you could see they have the same amount of defense, the same amount of defenders to a two-man surface as they do to a four-man surface with an attached wing. So like that's not going to be good for the defense. So again, we'll run the same plays, just out of different formations. If we say heavy right, it tells the left tackle he's going here. If we said heavy left, the left tackle will go here. It's essentially tackle over, guys. Okay, so that's another formation. Another one I like too. I'm not going to change this. Let's pretend this is a split end, not a tight end. All right. I like this formation where we split this kid out. Sometimes that'll widen him, and that'll go here. That'll bring this kid out of the box. We like doing this when they're really inserting their corners into the run. Maybe they're slanting him down and then having the corner kind of be the defender they're spilling it to. So putting a split end here takes the cornerback out of the play. Plus, if you have a good split end, you could take advantage of these one-on-one matchups, right? You could run play action, go vertical. You could run slant. You could run a fade. You could go, as I said, vertical. You could run a hitch. You can run a quick screen if they're playing really far off. Just turn, throw a quick now. So there's a lot of options there. Some teams will do this. They'll put this kid on the line of scrimmage. This will be the split end. I'm sorry, this kid will be on the line of scrimmage as well. I'm sorry. I'm going to show you the base formation with the only one tight end in a second. So you could have 2 receivers on the ball. That spreads them out a little bit. And, makes them balance up as a defense. And again, takes the corner out. So that's an option too. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the tight end and wing. You could take a receiver. You could keep your 3-man surface here. You could take your wing, split him out. He'll be off the ball. He'll be on. And then again, guys, you're running the same play. The only play that's a little bit tougher to run out of this would be the GW counter because there's no wing back. So you could just do GT counter, or you could only pull one if you need. So that's the only play out of all those that you really can't run out of this. But you would just change it to GT counter or even just pull one player. So, it gives them more of a little bit of a spread look. You could go twins to one side, right? If you really want to pull this outside linebacker out of the box. They may roll down a safety, but this will be great to pull a backer out of the box. And then you get a soft 2, 4, 6, 7-man box, and you could run on that all day on the youth level. So that's another great option. You could offset the fullback any way you want. Mostly turns into more so a power eye now, but, or an offset eye rather. So you could do that too. You pull this W out, it'll pull linebacker out of the box. You could even go tackle over spread. He'll be a tight end. You could bring your left tackle over. He's not eligible because he's covered. So you have your split end, a slot, and a 3-man surface. So this is a really nasty formation that we like to run basically all our stuff out of. You could run power, you could run toss, you could all kinds of stuff. And then you could open up the passing game a little bit. A good pass out of twins is post. We like post out here. These guys are all pass block, pass block, pass block, pass block, pass block, quarter, and then the tailback will pass block this way. You'll fake here, plant, throw, hit the out. Or you could do a straight drop back game. If you're going to fake here and here, this route stem needs to be a little deeper. But you could just open up this way, have the back fake, get into your 5-step drop, plant, and throw the ball. So he'll fake here, have the running backs execute the fake. Don't have your quarterback kind of, faking it too much because you might fumble the ball or he'll be late on his drop and this out will get too wide. But that's just, one of the different passing options out of it. So there's a million. You could run smash, you could run slant, arrow, post, wheel. I mean, guys, there's a ton of stuff out of this. You can run a lot of passing concepts out of this. And then, really gut the defense off the play action. You could put a wing here. You could offset him here. Like, guys, there's a lot of different options here with this. So, to be multiple, guys, it's just about implementing multiple formations. If I were you, I would start with this one, base formation. Then I would have an unbalanced formation, which would go, let's pretend we're heavy right here, so we don't tackle over. All right. Now we go we're usually 2-foot splits across the board, just so you guys know. I know these guys are a little wide, but you get it. All right, I would have an unbalanced formation. Okay, obviously heavy right and heavy left. We go unbalanced to be able to go unbalanced to both sides. And then I would have more of a spread look. I like this look a lot because it'll pull defenders out. We'll go spread heavy, which tells the kids we're doing this. So you just go spread heavy, tells the split end he's banging out, the tight end, he's going to be a receiver out wide, telling the wing back to go into the slot, and then we're going to tackle over. So it's simple. You can run all the plays we showed out of this. So these are the 3 formations I would run if I was starting out with the I formation, and then you could add plays and add other formations as you go. But guys, I hope this was helpful. It's much easier to add formations than it is plays. Get really good at these plays, your core plays, and then add formations. That'll allow you to be multiple while keeping things simple for your kids. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good night.